Good day. This is session 3 of Another Galaxy, a painting blog with Seath Your Trail and
LOK.
Now we got something a little special for you to this session. One, we are trying to keep our promise that every video is getting better. Just one moment. This video we upgraded our lighting, so hopefully we look better. We got a more powerful light up top, a more powerful light on the side. And we're doing this in the morning, so hopefully the natural sunlight will also help us as well. What do you want to say, sweetie?
My eye hurts. I know why.
What's going on with your eye?
I don't know.
Do we need to stop?
No, it's fine.
Is it like something in your eye, or is your eye red?
I don't know. You look at it.
Oh, yeah, there's up. Something right there. I see it.
Can you grab it?
I think that's a mama job. You want to put a pause on this and let mama deal with it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages. Bobbity, beepity, boppity, boop. And we're back. Are we back?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Usually that'd be a play button. Oh, maybe we are back. Okay. Hopefully we are back. Yeah, we're recording. I see the minutes ticking down. We successfully got the little fuzz out of LOK's eyes. And as I was saying, I have a special thing today.
Well, he actually has, how many boxes do you have?
Oh, I got a lot of boxes, but we're going to do them one at a time for a video.
That's what I said.
Okay.
But you never listed me.
I love you.
Did you hear me? I said listed.
You were stating each video per model. That would be a lot. We're going to do each box. Different scale.
Yes.
So, for this session,
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's a yellow shirt flying in the background.
Mom's mom, who is the Lisbeth van der Rohe, is going to be doing the laundry and putting things away.
So I have one thing to say.
And yes, I already helped. I did most of those clothes. So no, this is no some weird traditional gender thing. I actually did do a lot of help. And hopefully Lisbeth van der Rohe will back me up on that. There you go.
And my father bought me 3 new paintbrushes. I used to have really bad ones, but now I have super good ones.
Ta-da! They're the best we can buy at our little town. Eventually, we'll buy better quality brushes.
Yeah, but
for now, they're an upgrade.
Yes.
And may I continue?
Yes.
And as I was saying, I just got reinforcements from my army. I just got the tactical, it's like reversed. The Premier's Invictor Tactical Warsuit. And there's the back.
He actually
Armored exoskeleton.
He actually has 2 of them.
Yes, but this one is still prime. It's still shiny. It still has the plastic. And we're going to be opening it up today, and I'm going to start building it. Whoa, not with that. Not with that. That's adults only. Oh, by the way, as LOK is opening that, I had some fun, and I found we had a bunch of Kinder Eggs the other day, and my Kinder Egg had a little dragon that I felt was perfect for the salamanders. There he is.
He painted him. He used to just all be red.
Brah. Brah. And on Reddit, at the Salamanders Reddit page, I did a, what should I name him? And so far, it looks like his name is going to be Snappin' He's Small.
Snappin' He's Small?
He's small. He's small. Snappin' He's Small. Because the 2 top contenders were Snappin' and Vulcan He's Small. But I think Vulcan is a little bit too much of an honorific. So we're going to combine the 2, and he's probably going to be Snappin' He's Small. Later today, I'm going to update the Reddit and say, okay, he's officially Snappin' He's Small. So hopefully people like, all right, Bill. Oh, hold up. Show him what's in here.
That's the huge... Look how big the base is.
Yeah, he's a monster.
This compared to my hand. And then these are all the parts. This is this one. We got this one. Can you hold these?
Yeah.
And then we got these ones. You can take that. Dad will be drawing. Later is naming our locations.
Those are transfer sheets. They're specifically for the Ultramarines. Unfortunately, it's really hard to find salamanders ones, especially during the coronavirus epidemic. And speaking of the coronavirus epidemic, please wash your hands, stay 6 feet away, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but you're 0 feet away.
Well, we're a family unit. We try to stick together. Unless one of us gets the virus and the rest don't, then we have to be even more extreme. But right now, we're just separating per family and reducing our means of going to town.
Can I tell you guys something? Dad hasn't told the channel before. I got this candy called Starburst. He said there's gaps in the wings, like right here, and if you pulled his tail back, it would flap the wings. But Dad didn't want those gaps, so guess what he did? He used candy.
I didn't have any green stuff.
He used candy, spray painted it, and then painted it again.
And add a little super glue to the mix.
And he uses candy. Why did he use candy? Now it's a finger puppet.
Woo! Snapping his more.
He freaking used candy. And no, freaking is not a cuss word.
I know it's not. Depending on context, but it's not. Oh, also in the box, I started playing Games Workshop in the early 90s. And the game has changed quite a bit. For one thing, they now add these nice little booklets to all their models that actually shows you like step-by-step instructions, and it's all color-coded, and how to put them together. And that is just fabulous, because back in the day, you would just get this, really, just the sprue, and you kind of had to like transform it, try to put them together yourself.
But now they got this.
Yeah. And this was before the internet, so you couldn't just go, how do I put this model together? No. And they were not on the top of their game back then. Pieces sometimes didn't fit that were supposed to fit. Games Workshop has definitely upped their game year by year. And one nice thing they've done
is starting to paint.
Well, not yet. I just want to point out, one thing I thought was really cool is they actually give you a simplified version of the rules with the model itself. So that's really neat. So if you want to just buy a bunch of models, you have all the rules, you can just play. And the core rules to Warhammer 40K, I believe, I've seen this, is like for free online. So after you have models...
Say hi, Mom.
We already introduced her. You don't necessarily need to spend an extra $100 on books and rule books to play. You can just play. And what's even neat about that, you don't have to even spend the money to get the fancy models. I've seen online a lot of people will just get cardboard cutouts with like the outlines, and they just draw the models, and then they get the rules online, and then they get to play a game of 40K without really spending like more than $10 just to see how the game plays. So Games Workshop has definitely opened up all their different means of playing. Yeah, let's get going. I'm going to be using my Dremel.
And I'll be using a paintbrush painting this.
Now,
Dad put it fixed.
yes, Dremels is a power tool. It needs to be treated like a power tool, aka no kids, because these are very dangerous, especially the ends. They can get hot, they can cause fires, and it can
Okay, let's throw it away if it causes fires.
And it can cause significant damage. So I will be using this.
What's going to be super loud? Then you have to edit it out.
Depending on what you're doing, they do say you should be wearing gloves, just so you don't. But I really don't have any. So our PPE is kind of short. We will buy personal protection equipment is kind of short. I will be buying gloves at some point. But just as a general disclaimer, when you're using power tools, make sure you do it in a safe manner. And since I'm on the subject, we are not affiliated in any way with Dremel, in any way with Games Workshop, or any of the products you see. We're just doing this for fun.
Momo, come here.
But one thing I can do is I can get rid of my nice fancy glasses that I don't want broken.
It's a Momo.
Yep, here's a Momo.
Momo. He loves licking people. If you get your face too close, he'll even lick your ears. It's very disgusting. It feels weird.
And I'm going to put on my old school military grade military glasses that I got from the Coast Guard. We did used to have actual goggles.
Oh my God.
I used to have 4 of them.
Dad, you look
And I
weird.
used to have a bunch of gloves, but they all burned down.
You look so weird. They look so tiny.
What?
They look... Get your butt out here,
But
Nate.
just in case there's an accident, these are better protection to my eyes, and I don't care if these get scratched up. Because I don't know if you can tell, they're already pretty old.
They're 10 years old.
And if Chad ever watched one of these, I have to thank him because these, I don't know the term, the arms have broken a couple of times in the past, and my friend Chad has came out and actually repaired them.
We're not supposed to say any names.
That's true, but Chad I don't think is ever going to be on video. He doesn't like his picture ever shown. And there's so many Chads out there. For us, since they can see us, and then we give our names, people can combine the two. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to say his last name. That would be an invasion of privacy. And I do enjoy privacy. Which is why it's so easy to do this. But anyway, let's get to work.
Yeah.
Now, there's a couple of tactics we can do.
Father, look at me.
You're silly. With standalone models, big guy, I have the preference of cutting out all the individual pieces and putting them in some sort of order and then putting the primer on. With the infantry, when there's like 10 guys on here, I won't cut them out of the sprues and I'll just spray paint on the sprues. So it's depending on how you want. The advantage of spray painting the base color and the primer now will save you a lot of time and get all the nooks and crannies so there's no empty space. Go for it.
If you're wondering who those people are back there, it's my mom and my oldest brother.
Do not say the name.
His name is None Your Beeswax.
There you go. The disadvantage of doing that, though, is that when you start gluing them together, you're gluing paint on paint instead of the plastic.
Hey, aren't we going to get to painting now?
Yeah, I'm just explaining what I'm doing.
Okay. Explain. Done.
That's what I was saying. If you're gluing painted pieces of plastic together, it's a weaker bond.
Okay, let's get painting.
All right. For the big guys and the individual models and HQs, I like to glue them first and then paint.
I have one thing to show you guys. I made it into a cup. I made it. Okay, rainbow. I do not like that. Mimi don't like. No.
I think I can do this in low mode. Hopefully that is not too painful of a buzz. Because...
Can you have me paint?
Oh yeah, that would be important, wouldn't it?
These are the colors I need. Yellow, orange, red, pink, purple,
So,
blue.
all the colors of the rainbow.
Yes. I need every single color in the rainbow.
There is orc blood,
Orc blood.
matte black,
Don't you hear me? Is black in
void
the color?
shield blue.
Is this in the color of the rainbow? Black
It's
is
around the
not.
rainbow.
No, it's not.
It's all the colors of the rainbow. Jungle green.
I need a light blue too.
There's a light blue.
I need a lighter.
Dragon red.
I need a light.
Oh, give me a second here. They're all buried.
They're buried. Do. Oh, definitely pink. Actually, you need that color. This could be the light blue.
There you go. And you said a pink?
Pink, orange, and yellow. Okay.
Now remember, don't make a big blob of it.
I need your. Oh, yeah.
Make a drop, use it, and then make another drop.
Wham bam, rainbows and wham bam.
There you go.
Wham bam, yes ma'am. Yeah. I need the color of the rainbow. I'm gonna look at my cup. My cup. I already know the color of the rainbow. Okay, it starts out with red, goes orange.
Where do those instructions go?
I forgot.
Instructions? I just had them. Where did they go?
Up your head. On top of your head.
No, not there. I just had them.
You there. You could have put them on the ground.
Where did I put them on the ground?
You could have put them in the box.
Well, we might have to pause this because I can't do any building. I just showed them off. All right.
They're probably in your box.
Which box? This box? There's nothing here. I only see paint. In this box? Nope, empty.
Hold on. We're not pausing. We're not pausing. We're definitely not pausing. Okay, well, you do that. I'm gonna paint.
Yeah, it's totally not here. This is why having an organized space is important. You lose a lot of time.
And if you try to pause it, I will bite your arm off.
No violence, please. Lotus.
Okay.
No violence. Not even fun violence. Even though we're playing a game about violence. No violence.
What if we make a game? Oh yeah. One time when I was like playing with my toys. Did you find it?
Yeah, the paint's were hiding them. It wasn't in the box. They were outside the box. So I wasn't thinking outside the box. All right, what sprue do I need first? 1A, the cockpit. I'm thinking this is 1A.
1A, 1A.
Yeah, because these are pretty small pieces. So I'm pretty sure. And all the pieces are numbered and they correspond to the instructions. So right now I'm looking for 1.
Number 1.
1A. So I'm looking for piece 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 2. There's 3.
And 342. That's what pieces you need. Everybody cover your ears. Not fun, Dad.
Yeah, I think the low mode's good, so it's not going to be too loud. Low mode.
Beat, bop, bam. My name
As
is
with any
Dad.
cutting rules, if you ever did the Boy Scouts, you always cut away from yourself. So when you're putting pressure on something, if you slip, the knife, or in this case, the power tool, goes away. You don't want to be pushing towards you, because if you slip, it goes towards you. You know, common sense. Push the power tool away from you, and from anybody else.
What?
I love you.
Love you too. I smell it. You guys may be here right now and you can smell what I'm smelling. Literally, it smells disgusting.
So that's piece number 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5,200. How many pieces do you have?
Oh, there's a lot of pieces. I'm probably not going to get through all the pieces today.
Well, I guess we're making an hour video.
Now we're stuck into 45.
No! I'm stupid. I got the wrong color.
Notice. Even in jest, never call yourself stupid. Making a mistake is an important part of life.
What will I do?
It helps you learn.
I put accidentally yellow instead of orange.
Well, then you can get white and paint over it.
Give me white, please. But then I have to let it dry.
That is true.
Okay, people are gonna have to pause this video. I'm just kidding. Or I could paint this orange over it. Or what if I just paint orange over it? Would that work? Father?
Give me 1 second. It could work, but the problem is the color underneath will kind of shine through, especially if it's a
I
short
don't
coat.
care.
Well, that's fine. I'm just telling you what the consequences are for your decisions. You're still free to make those decisions.
Oh yes, it works so perfectly. The color
It
barely
should be
changed.
also common sense that your tools, when you're done with them, they should always be off before they hit the table.
Always.
You know.
You don't want to drill through your table, don't you?
Nope. Well, I also don't want any kickbacks or anything like that either.
You could just go, yeah, and then.
Kickbacks are the source of a
Wait, what if
lot
Dad?
of
What if you
things.
Dad? Look, what if you accidentally put your drill on the table when it's on, and then it drills through the table, and then it drills through the whole floor, and then it drills through the ground, and keeps going and keeps going for a million
Well,
years.
hopefully in that very unusual scenario, there's an adult around that will just unplug the chaos-infused power drill.
Mwahaha, mwahaha. Or if your power drill is ever going crazy, just unplug it.
So I just got part number 3, part number 2. So now I need 2, 3, and I need to find 4. 4.
Dad,
Yes.
then we need to get a GoPro, because right now we're using our laptop.
I know.
And
As
yeah,
in the quest to make sure these videos are better, we actually did get a hookup that's coming this weekend where it clamps on the table and it goes over our space so we can put a smartphone in it. And so I think I said this before, we're going to do our introductions like this, howdy, 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 and then we're going to put a pause or stop this camera, and then we're going to cut to the camera that's looking down.
so pretty much it's going to be your phone.
Yeah, for now.
Then that's our GoPro, and then we can go beep beep bam and leave the house.
Yeah. Because the problem with the GoPro, if you put it on and you're shaking your head all around, if people are going to be like, woo, it's going to be hard to watch. But we can give it a shot.
We could have just used your phone this whole time.
Well, we don't have any means to record above us. We don't have any,
Dad, this whole time we could have just been outside playing or something. And we could have took it on a hike, and then we could have took it on a walk with the dogs.
Are
We
you
could
talking
have
about the
done
GoPro?
Yes. Your phone.
Yeah.
We could have done that whole video.
Well, the phone is kind of hard to put on your head.
We don't have to put it on our head.
And we need to upgrade our phone memory storage. Today I got it up to 8 gigs. We need to buy an SD card so the phone can crunch the numbers. Because I know the past session 1 and session 2, we couldn't even get it to 720 because of space issues. I'm hoping with this session, we can at least get it to 720. And then when I get an SD card, we can get this to 1080. And eventually, if we keep on progressing with our video quality, we'll get to 4K. Why not? You can see the hairs under my little nose.
Yes, but Father, don't you notice that only our videos have...
That was my older son.
Eric, why did you...
Who do you need? You need LOK? LOK. You're being summoned, LOK. Hopefully I'm not making a bunch of weird noises on the mic. Alright. So I thought it was just, yeah, I did. Part number 4. Part number 3. Part number 2. All right, and I also need part 5. It looks like a little, like a latch thing. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-ba-ba. Is that it? Is that part 5? That is part. Oh, wow, that is a tiny piece. Ooh.
Boy.
The problem with tiny pieces is that it's really hard to see where the kind of little bits begin that hold onto the sprue and where the piece starts. There's plenty of times where I'm like, oh, that's just the piece that hooks up to the actual main sprue. Zip, zip. And it's like, oh, no, that was an actual piece. That's totally part of the model. Yay! What are you doing?
Your beeswax.
Are you opening up your pizza?
Yes.
We had pizza last night.
And we had leftovers.
Leftovers! Is that what your brother wanted? Yeah, you just got stuck on the top side of the pizza. It's kind of normal. All right. So this piece is a little tricky. So I'm gonna go high speed on this one. So it's gonna be a little noisy because I just want to go zoop, zoop, and done. I don't want to hold because that might warp the piece. So in this case, that's needed. And I'm already done. A lot faster. Boop. The piece I was talking about is this little tiny guy. See, it's hard to tell when it's connecting to the sprue and what's important. So I kind of have to compare and contrast to the main thing.
Yum, yum, yum.
So now that I got 4, 5, 2, and 3, I can glue. I like how it says there's parts where I'm not supposed to glue, which is nice. So that means it actually has like a jaw. Instructions are pretty good. I'm assuming the yellow is meaning glue here. Do not glue, repeat process. Before assembling your, I'm going to read the instructions book. Reading instructions are important. Before assembling your miniatures, please read through the instructions in this booklet carefully. A pair of plastic cutters, using the Dremel, is required to remove the plastic components in this kit from the frame. We advise using a mold line scraping tool to clean off the parts. Yeah, but I kind of use the Dremel. The Dremel is my go-to for anything modeling. I use this to remove all the little tiny pieces off the models.
He's like,
To assemble the model, you'll need plastic glue. I have tried a lot of glue in the past, and the one brand that I just like. It's not my go-to. I don't use the Gorilla. I don't use the other super glues. It's the Loctite. The Loctite is my favorite one. It is very powerful. You put a little dot. Within 5 seconds, it's done. However,
you mean 30?
a lot of warnings on the back, so not safe for kids. I just said not safe for kids. So, more powerful glues, more toxicity. Make sure there's a reasonable adult around.
Make sure there's no adult around. Mwahaha.
No. Make sure there's an adult around. Listen from experience.
Russian told me, not him. If you give a kid a drill, he can have more fun and drill through the world.
Yes.
And then we can waste the coin.
Games Workshop, of course, sells the Siddle detail cutters, the mold line remover, and the plastic glue. But does not recommend these products for children under the age of 16 without supervision.
They're 16.
So yeah, you can do it without supervision. Thank you. Hello, Pizza Crust. All right.
Let's get back to painting.
I'm going back to gluing.
Now I'm going to get back to eating more pizza. Okay, what's after green? Is it green, blue, green,
So now,
blue,
what they're
blue,
talking
green.
now that I cut it off the sprue, there's still these little like hanging things. I gotta knock that off.
Yeah,
Again,
and you shouldn't knock them off and listen
I
to
use
a
this
child.
Do not
Always
listen to the child.
listen to the child.
The child will lead you to darkness and chaos.
No, I will
I will
not.
lead you to the light.
I will lead you to the fun.
My technique for doing this, because it's kind of delicate, I make sure the drill is rigid. I don't move the drill
What's rigid?
around. I move the piece around.
What's
the
rivet?
drill. Rigid?
No,
as in-
ribbit.
rivet?
Yeah,
I said rigid.
I heard so ribbit.
Well, a rivet is usually a giant.
The other day, I found a frog that was green.
Frogs are getting rare. Where did you find a frog?
It was maybe a really tiny one, and I found it in a bush.
Nice.
I picked it up and I scared Nala with it, and then I scared my brothers.
Let's speak up a little bit, make sure they can hear you. Of course, the mic's right on you. They should be able to hear you.
And then I scared my sister, and then I scared my 2 other brothers, and then I scared my mother.
So you found a frog and scared the whole family.
Except you, because you were at work.
Yay.
Wait, no, you weren't at work. You were just inside, and I don't remember frogging.
All right.
But soon I let it go. I put it in a very nice bush. I feel the vibrating on the table cover. It's after blue. Bitty blue. Bitty. Imagine using crystal blue. Father,
Yeah?
be quiet. No noises.
Well, I'm doing a lot of grinding right now.
Why can't I just edit something?
What do you want to edit?
I want to edit subscribe and noises and no noises videos.
Well, with modeling with power tools, that's going to be hard to do.
I don't care. We will do it old fashioned.
This one's kind of tricky.
My name is Beauty, and I'm a beauty little girl. Finally, it's off.
It's coming back on again. I'm
Dang it!
cleaning up the chaff here. Because that looks like a significant part that needs to come off.
Okay, what's after blue? Purple.
I'm going to quickly go fast speed here. Makes it a lot easier.
Never try this at home, children. You will cut the fingers off.
There we go.
You do not want your finger cut off, do we? No, you don't. That's why you never use drills with your father. Mwahaha.
You're old if you know that cartoon.
Mwahaha. I'm not old. I just came up with it.
That's a very specific laugh from a very specific villain, very, very specific cartoon.
Powerpuff Girls, the alien dude.
No, that wasn't Powerpuff Girls. Same creator, I believe, but not Powerpuff Girls.
He was a monkey. He was a green
Yeah, you're
monkey.
thinking Mojo Jojo.
Jojo.
But the ha 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 is a Dexter Laboratory villain.
Okay, I got it. Just remember by chilling.
One piece. What's that? Oh, I know. When she was really young.
When I was like 4,
Even I think even like younger.
3.
Yeah, 3 probably.
You done yet?
No, not done yet. There we go. Yeah, that's flat enough.
Flat enough. Frot enough. Frot enough. Frot, frot, frot. Flat enough.
That is not flat enough.
Flat enough. Flatty, flatty, flat
That
enough.
is flat enough.
My name is Flat Enough. Flabby Nut. Hey, Dad, I came up with a funny name.
What's your funny name?
Flabby Nut. Flabby Nut.
That does not sound kosher.
Flabby Nut.
How about we don't say that?
It's a peanut.
I understand. But certain members of our audience could think of something not kid-friendly. Okay?
Okay.
That is pretty good. Now this piece is dangerous.
Which piece?
This one.
My brush?
Yeah, this piece I would use needle nose pliers.
Whoa! You just said yes, my brush was dangerous.
That's not what I meant. Because this piece is so small, I can't reasonably use this. So I need to get a secondary device to hold it more away from me to get these two little nubs off.
Have you ever heard of pliers?
Well, I used to have needle nose pliers, but they're gone. I need to buy another set.
We have pliers.
We have pliers, yes. They're not the best. I recommend needle nose pliers, which obviously I need to buy a set. So I'm going to go get what I have, which is not optimal. I will be back. Don't say anything silly to people.
Hey! You just stole my bottle!
I'm sorry.
Okay, you guys, he has left. He left. Now I can paint in peace. This is the thing we've been using for our paints. I usually use paper. I'm gonna eat pizza.
Well, wouldn't you know, after looking for the pliers, I actually found safety glasses. Huh. I thought we didn't have any.
Take your glasses off.
No, these are over glasses. They're designed to go over glasses. So I can see. Not the best tool for this, but it actually does clamp. That's why I'm grabbing it. Oh shit, no, that did not work. That did not work.
We can make it looser.
that actually squeezed the piece and warped it. So don't use these. These are bad. Use these guys since I can actually control the pressure. So hopefully this might be a little tricky now to put back together. See, it got damaged.
Why do you have to use tiny pieces?
Because they're part of the model. They're important.
Why can't they just be attached to one of the big
Now,
ones?
I can hold this like that. Get this guy. Now the problem with this method, and again this is why I like needle noses, is that you do not want the two tools going together because they will spark. Okay, I got safety glasses.
I don't.
I know. So for this, can you please skedoodle?
Oh, I guess I can't. My fingers are too
How about
big.
you just move the chair away? I mean, you're eating pizza anyway. There we go. Mitigate the risk as best we can. Yeah, that was much better. I still got the other side to do, sweetie. Not done, not done. This is the warp part, so I have to be very careful. Alright, I'm gonna go with it. As you can see, with the clamp, I damaged that part. So now I'm going to have to finagle it when I'm gluing. So, don't use the clamp. Go and get the water. Just to let you know, sweetie, we got like 3 minutes. Time flies when we're having fun. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Do not glue that section, but glue that section. So let's glue this little guy down. And it looks like he's supposed to go like that. All right. Let's see here.
Hey, why do you take my bottle?
Take your what?
Signal's coming.
Careful, careful.
It's my ice cream sundae and skin.
All right. And that's one of the things. I'm trying to match up to the picture as best I can. Oh, so it goes right. Oh, I see. I see why this is important. It's supposed to hold everything together. And it still can connect. One side is warped. All right, we might have to do some modifications. Yeah, because I warped it with that clamp. I now see what they're trying to do here. Yeah, that's possible. Okay. So now
we are gonna keep painting for another 2 hours.
No. Now that I know what they're trying to do.
I'm pretty much finished with the rainbow.
Added the glue.
That would think of my rainbow.
Pretty pretty. Now we gotta add the two pieces and make. Ah! Make sure. Ah! Oh no!
Oh, yes.
This glue dries so fast it's dangerous when you don't get them on just right. And then it starts to stick to your hand, and then it's all bad. All right, so I need to actually force this one down.
Hey, Dad, can I tell you something?
Give me a second, sweetie. I'm kind of
There's
messing.
this train.
Lotus, I just said give me a second. I'm messing up right here. This piece is going to be the death of me now because it's so warped. Now the danger is, hopefully it's glued to itself and not to my hands. This glue is really powerful, so it should be already kind of glued by now, but I'm going to hold it and wait. Yes.
So there's this train on the internet. They get sanitizer and they dump the sanitizer out and they put glue in it and then they trick their friends.
That's not fun. That's the problem with pranks. It's never fun to be the pranky. All right, so that needs to be... And as you can see, because of that warping effect I did with the pliers, one side is connected well,
Yeah, let me keep my eyes on you.
and the other side is not. So now that it's glued, I'm going to put another spot of glue there and try to bend and hold the other side in. Ten,
Benjamin
9,
Franklin.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, and 10. It didn't do much.
Can you hear me brown?
I'm holding this in, sweetie. It needs more love.
Brown.
This might be a case of plastic cement. I don't have any plastic cement. Difference between plastic cement and super glue. The super glue just adheres to things. The plastic cement will actually melt the plastic and form a hole. Pretty powerful stuff, and it makes your models a lot stronger. But of course, if you mess up, you ruin and damage your model.
That's why you never listen to fathers. Mwahaha.
But in this case, because of the warping effect, plastic cement might be the final solution to this. But I'm going to hold it in for a long period of time. And hopefully, it'll be strong enough to hold that piece in. If not, we're just going to go on and finish this one section. Because I know we're pretty much already out of time.
No, we're not.
Ah!
No, we're not, Dad. You can take your time.
No, because if we want high quality video, we're pretty much at the max. Yeah, the glue's already dried and it's not holding. Another thing I could have done is get a little tiny bit of green stuff, another thing I don't have, and actually like patch a little tiny bit on it to hold it down. But I'm not there yet anymore. I don't have those type of supplies. So let's continue on and glue this guy together.
Can you hand me Mom's dabber?
Mom dabber.
She made it.
Oh, that's fairly easy. Mom's dabber. Give me a what? I don't know what you mean by dabber.
Let's take it.
Oh.
I'm using the dabber. Mixed trees.
Yeah, Elizabeth Van Raw actually did a good painting session over here. However, I'm not seeing any of her work. She kind of spreads them out through the house.
Why can't you show her rock right there?
Where?
Behind her bottle.
Oh, I didn't see the bottle. I mean the rock. So my wife did that. She had a lot of fun. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody have some fun. Oh, that's pretty much in there. That's a pretty strong gluey connection. Now it says for this part, do not glue. So basically, I just glued these two parts together. And then this guy over here is forming like the bottom jaw, which is why that tiny piece that I warped was super important, because it's holding that piece in. So now I got to try to combine them.
So now you gotta use some glue.
Because the instructions specifically say, don't glue this. I'm gonna try not to glue it. Well, usually when the instructions say do not glue, they have a very specific reason not to glue. That actually fit pretty well, even with the damage. So, like, it's an actual, like, on my jaw.
Can I see?
And that's that. So, in 51 minutes, I managed to do the first box and built the cockpit of my giant machine.
Can I see? Cockpit.
All right, I'm going to move this guy out of the way. Show what you've done, sweetie. I'm about to turn off the video. Yes, because we need to render this sucker. So, you need to say what you've done.
And I've made this.
Yep. And then in session 4, we'll show you more advanced parts. Probably by that time, I'll have this guy put together. By that time, we'll probably have this guy together, and we'll start the painting process. So, for this session, session 3 of Another Galaxy.
No, we're not ending it.
Yes, we have to end this because our capabilities and technological powers is limited. Once I get more memory, then we can probably make a longer session. But for now, see you next time. And if anyone is watching this, please share, please like, send a comment, tell us what we're doing horribly, because I know there's a lot of things we're doing wrong. Again, on Reddit, my name is Seathtrail, Seathtrail. Send me some comments. And I have not yet done the podcast. I'll probably be doing that later today.
How about you do it never when you do the video?
No, I want a podcast.
No, you don't.
All right, say goodbye.